Hello YouTubers. Today I have a special new knife day presentation. An oldie but a goodie is back on the channel. I have a brand new to me Koenig Arius like new in box, and it is screaming fast just like the one before it. I also have a Robert Carter Nick Chopin collaboration, and I am thrilled with this Mk-1. I know everybody's seen the love I've been giving the BBM. It is fantastic. I said I have to try another Robert Carter NCC collaboration and get my hands on one and see if it lives up to the level of refinement that the BBM does. And I've got a TI MONOLok BENCHMADE 765. Before I went on this mad hype of getting the most expensive, fastest knives around, I went to my local knife shop and they had a TI MONOLok 765, and somebody had returned it. It was all shitted up, had snails all over. I took it apart, I wet sanded it, I sanded it down, and made the scales nice and, polished, I guess you could call it. And it has been a terrific user. I added the deep carry clip from eBay, $20, and it has been fantastic. And the thing I fell in love with the most when I got this was how fast it deploys. And I have been chasing knives to find something that would deploy that fast. I just think it's just the way my thumb goes after that thumb stud, and I'm not a big thumb stud guy. The detent, the release on this thing, it's like pulling the trigger of a Smith & Wesson revolver. Once you think about it, it's already been shot. And that's really what I think about with this 765 MONOLok. And I said, well, everybody else thinks that the Mini Goblin is one of the fastest ones in the market. And my BBM V2, I'm telling you, is screaming. And I know you guys seen the joy I get when I flip that bad boy open. I said, let me get a Mini Goblin and let me get this this Mk-1 in my hand and see, does it really live up to the speed that this TI MONOLok has. And from what I remember, the Mini Goblin, I know I've got a action video of this thing, and it is lightning quick. It's not the longest blade, it's not the biggest handle, and it's probably not going to stay with me because these ergos suck for my big hands. I don't ride the lock bar as much, but as you can see, I mean, I got no purchase on this thing, and I can't stand it. It's like having a full-size pistol. There's nothing worse than not having that grip all the way down at the bottom. That's why they give you the magazine extensions with your subcompacts, because just this little bit is the difference between having a full purchase and not. And with us big hand guys, it's needed. In comes the Carter Chopin collaboration, this Mk-1, and it is fabulous. I mean, look at that grind. Everybody wants to say, oh, Chavez Riot is doing wonderful grinds. Shut the heck up. Go find yourself one of these guys. I mean, look at the differentiation in the hand rubbed in the Tonto. Let's see, yeah, you can see how the pattern's going that way versus the satin. Let me hit this on the camera. NC 1 and 2. Is that better? Oh, yeah, you can see. I mean, look at the pattern. I mean, it's fantastic. Just fantastic. And, I know, I didn't even open it yet. Drop shutty. Oh, just as fast as that Goblin. Better ergonomics for me. I can actually, look at that. You can see it. I got 4 fingers. 4 fingers, and it is there. And I got a lot of purchase on this knife to get up there. This particular one, and I guess they call it the RC, was the Robert Carter version of the Mk-1, which makes it the collaboration. I believe it was Robert Carter had a different one that was just a Robert Carter and not a collaboration. I think it's like an RB, the Mk-1 S, I think they call it. And that's got a little bit different of a blade variation. The harpoon is a little bit further forward, and it is straight. There's not this crevasse in here. Looks like they made a spidey hole, and they, cut the rest of the blade off. But this doesn't do anything to bother with me at all. The fit, the fitment, I mean, I may have put skiffs in here to see if it would do something to get it to drop shut, and it does. There's 3 screws to take the thing apart. I mean, it's fantastic, and it is lightning quick, you know, and it's good in the pocket. I carried that yesterday. You know, where's that stand to the differentiation between the M390 765? I don't think any of these are bad carries. I don't think any of these are poor choices. The Mini Goblin is M390. The BENCHMADE 765 is M390. And the Choplin, I believe, is Nitro Steel. I know that's what the BBM is. This guy didn't come with a COA, so I can't, you know, determine. But I'm pretty sure that it is Nitro Steel. And you look at it. Just look at it. Would you look at it? Just look at it. I mean, fucking A is flying. And everybody knows how I love my actions. I mean, the faster it comes out, the better. It's just, I love it. I really do. I love it, love it. So the Goblin's going to go. 765 is going to stay. That Chopin's going to hang around for a while. If you can find the Mk-1 Robert Carter collaboration, get your hands on one. They're not that expensive. They fall between the $800 and $700, $800 right now. The Goblin is creeping up there because they haven't made one in quite some time. So you got to score the secondary to get one. That one's around $750, $800 at this point. And the TI Monolok can be had anywhere between $250 to $150 depending on the condition. I don't think anybody would pay $250 for this guy, but I'm not selling it, so they can all go to you-know-where. I really, really enjoy this knife. It's a perfect user. When I first got it, I thought it was going to be too small, but the blade shape, the blade length is terrific, very usable. It'll take a very nice edge. If I ever decided to use the Mini Goblin, I'm sure it would be fine. The Chopping, I'm actually going to use this Mk-1. I want to see how it handles, and you know, if it's going to become one of the knives that fit into my daily rotation. Great size, great ergos. I hate Tontos, but this one's so beautiful that I'm really going to think about using it because it's just a sweet knife, and I'm pretty sure he put that one together so it could be used. I'm not going to spend too much more time. We are going to have a new episode of the podcast coming up Saturday or Sunday this week. I've got some new stuff coming in. I got a Hattie R that Brandon gave me a sweet deal on, and I'm telling you, I'm going to go get it because it is awesome, and he's been begging me to put it on the channel. Let me hurry up. This is the Hattie R NL. NL meaning the new edition of the inlays, and unlike the Hattie that was on the channel before, this one actually has an inlay on the lock side, as well as the inlay on the scale side. Not inlay, but just the carbon fiber blue Altux. And this might be the best closing action on any of the Shiros that I have had. And all I got to tell you is it's fantastic. And you're going to love it if you get your hands on it, but I'm not selling it, and Brandon don't want me selling it to anybody else, so here I got it on video. So if you do see this guy in the wild, yell at me, because Brandon had first dibs. But yeah, I'm going to put this guy on the channel in a couple of days. Just get some content, maybe compare it to the Spectre, yeah, or the F95 NL that I just got. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm gonna hang up now and do another video comparing the Hattie R to the F95 NL that I got. And stay tuned. Like, subscribe, comment. Thanks. Bye.